A job search introduction. These videos are for anyone looking for a job, especially in the United States. It's about discovering your true nature, figuring out how to make money from doing something you like, picking a field and researching it, getting educated and licensed. The job search process, resumes, cover letters, portfolios and interviews. The online job search. A social media business/branding guide. Backdoor ways to a job like internship, volunteering, part-time work. How to keep a job. Job issues at work. A U.S. job search. Recruiters, headhunters, career counselors. Job websites for cities and states. Company websites worldwide. In an ideal world, you decide what you want to do in a leisurely way as you grow up, watching the world, discovering what you're good at and like to do. Then after grade school, you go to a trade/career school or college, get trained and educated, and after that, a job is waiting for you. This is the artistic view, the traditional Montessori approach. Let the kid develop naturally, but in the real world, you can't just be an artist and do what you want. You have to be useful to other people in a practical way. Cuteness and the fun musings of school don't cut it, like all that history, archaeology, literature kind of crap that has no relevance in the real world of function. When I was a kid in the 1960s, I remember some of my father's friends with unskilled jobs earning enough money to support a family. In the 1980s, I paid my way through college with part-time jobs, tuition, books, rent, gas, recreational substances, and I had fun too. Life was good. What happened? There are not enough jobs for all the people who want to work. As time goes on, this will get worse because of automation, which includes robotics and artificial intelligence. Overpopulation is supposedly the biggest problem within the human race. There are finite resources. I don't understand why they keep letting immigrants in to compete for jobs with the people already here. Woody Guthrie and Jacques Fresco of the Venus Project, in the 1930s and 40s, both thought the country was wealthy based on magazines, radio, movies, newsreels, etc. But when they went traveling around, they saw poverty everywhere. My point is, don't believe anything on TV or in the media. They're selling a fake, glossed-up world. Take care of yourself. Do research to find the best fields and the best places to work, then do it. This book is about the process of exploring career options, finding a job, then keeping it. It's a blueprint job hunting book for anyone, anywhere. I talk about the job search process, where to look for a job, resumes, interviews, social media, LinkedIn, etc. I created other books with job websites for specific places like the United States, Canada, Europe, UK, and the world, and specific categories of people like minorities, college grads, seniors, etc. There is a hidden rate of unemployment that is not reported by government and mainstream media. The Government Department of Labor reports the number and percentage of people getting unemployment checks from them. They don't report the many unemployed and homeless people not getting government unemployment checks. If they did, the people would realize our countries are nowhere near as prosperous as they look on paper or on TV. Go on YouTube and watch Gary Null's movie Poverty Incorporated to start to see that you're being lied to all the time about how prosperous our societies supposedly are. Go on YouTube, type in Los Angeles homeless or any city homeless to see that the United States is not as prosperous as it looks on TV. Free trade allowed a lot of jobs in prosperous Western countries to be outsourced to foreign countries for a lot cheaper. This includes factory jobs, customer service, and anything that can be done on a computer. Banks don't need tellers much anymore. Walmart has no cashier cash registers. Driverless vehicles will replace bus drivers, taxi, limousine, subway, train operators, etc. Air flight is almost automated. They can send drones anywhere and land safely. Businesses shrink in unexpected ways, like Amazon, and online sales is killing retail stores. Jacques Fresco of the Venice Project saw all this 50 years ago or so, but he's mistaken when he thinks that the powers that be will give all the unemployed people enough money to live fun, free, creative lives. It won't happen. The few people at the top will get richer while the masses get poorer. They want people to die off anyway. Overpopulation is in the UN's Agenda 21. Take care of yourself because no one else will. Government jobs seem safe, but many are meaningless make-work programs that destroy the souls of people who work them. But then again, many people don't have strong souls. They're happy doing anything that earns money. If you want a safe, secure, boring job, shoot for a government job at any level, federal, state/provincial, county and municipal. You have to be intelligent and inspired enough to earn a living one way or another. You have to get an education, but I say forget about all that soft social science stuff in college. Get a real practical skill that is needed, like electricity, welding, plumbing, medical, engineering, etc. Some skills are saturated, like journalism, computer science, law, etc. The hidden job market rules. People get jobs by having friends and acquaintances who know what's going on, then tell them when there's an opening somewhere. I know the solution to create a prosperous economy anywhere. It's to manufacture most of the goods we use and grow most of the foods we eat in the home country wherever it is. Plus the government has to create its own money, not borrow it from banks who create it out of nothing, thus eliminating income tax. The government or the fat cats are not going to help you. They want to suck everything out of you they can for their own greed and power. This video and book covers things like the new ways to present yourself as with LinkedIn, exactly where to find jobs, find the places in your field as easily as your local phone book, then target them, how to stay grounded in reality where nothing changes much in the hiring process. The boss wants to see you face to face to get a feel for who you are, so you need a certain sociable, positive exterior to get any job anywhere. Bosses want people who show up. You have to give off that kind of serious, I want a job vibe, not a casual, I am looking for fun vibe. Some people don't want full-time jobs. Some bosses want to check someone out before they give them a full-time job. Some people want to work at a flex option job like telecommuting, working at home through a computer, working part-time, sharing a full-time job, working weekends or night shifts, doing temporary work through temp agencies, doing contract piecework, being in business for oneself, doing jobs or gigs for clients, selling stuff online or in real life, cosmetics, sex toys, and lingerie still sell locally, or maybe being an artist or some kind of specialized craftsperson. Another gig is substitute teaching or being a visiting nurse. Before you decide to get into any trade or profession, my advice is to do at least the most basic employment projection research for that field, simply because you don't know all the variables that affect the future viability of a profession. Nobody knew that computer technology cuts out the need for accountants and architects in half. How about lawyers? Nowadays we have do-it-yourself forms and paralegals doing the job for most basic law issues at less than half the cost of a lawyer, not to mention there is a glut of lawyers on the market. How about real estate agents? Are they scrambling because people are selling their own houses because of the internet? When are people gonna get tired of psychobabble and stop getting psychotherapy because they know it's doo-doo? Although I doubt this will happen because medical insurance now covers mental health, even though a lot of people are starting to see it's a big fake industry. Technology will almost eliminate some professions. A lot of software and video games are made in India and Eastern Europe on contract for American companies. Even though a piece of software is supposedly created by an American company, it was really made in Hungary. Why should they pay you $25 an hour when they can pay a Hungarian guy $5 an hour? Several government agencies compile statistics, then analyze them to help them make educated guesses about which occupations will be hot in the future and which will fade away or die out. You can use knowledge to help you pick a career that has a good chance of being around for a while. Nowadays you have to brand yourself online or fix up your online presence to present a professional, serious image, because a lot of employers check potential employees out online. You could use social media to find a job. Most companies now want resumes only. The two hard and fast old school rules are that you have to pound the pavement, find employers in your local area and don't just send emails. Actually go there and ask for a job application, to speak to the boss, etc. It's always hard times everywhere for many professions and unskilled workers, but at the same time, it's like Charles Dickens said in the first sentence of A Tales of Two Cities, these are the best of times and the worst of times. If you're motivated, upbeat, confident, believe you have worthy skills and are relentless in your pursuit of a job in your field or any unskilled job, you'll find one, because the unwritten rule of the work world is that every boss is always looking for a new good worker. If you show up every day knocking on doors looking for work, you'll get a job. You might not get one if you send out resumes and application forms on the internet and wait. People like people who show up, ask to meet the boss, then ask face to face if there are any jobs. They might be caught off guard, but they'll remember you when an opening comes up. There are at least 30 or more career aptitude tests out there, some for free and some charging $50 or more, claiming to be able to give you a good feel for what your career aptitude is. I don't go for tests much because you are already what you are in your soul. Tests might measure what you're good at but not what you like to do naturally. That's why I'm telling you not to let yourself get brainwashed into a career when they give you an aptitude test somewhere like at a government career center or in the military. Stick to your guns as to what you want to do. The biggest thing in life for most people aside from personal relationships and health is to earn a living. This comes down to several things. 1. Education, skill. 2. Your ability to know where to look for the jobs. 3. Your ability to be nice around people. 4. Your ability to show up every day. 5. Your ability to do what you're told. 6. The brown nose factor, how to play job politics. 7. Your motivation and desperation for work. At the library, related books are at Jobs, number 331. College, career education, number 378. Looking for a job, job prep, hashtag 650.10-14 or HF5382 HF5384. Business books, hashtag 650-659. Money, number 332. Companies, number 338. Go to bls.gov for lots of free career descriptions. Try publications.usa.gov for free practical knowledge. These are what I consider to be the best job websites out there. quintycareers.com, job-hunt.org, transitionsabroad.com, world jobs, khake.com, monster.com, lists jobs, no links to niche job boards or professional/trade organizations. Indeed.com, careerbuilder.com, employmentspot.com. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief. It was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light. It was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope. It was the winter of despair. We had everything before us. We had nothing before us. We were all going direct to heaven. We were all going direct the other way. Charles Dickens, A Tale of Two Cities. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Steve Jobs. In the end, what is life but a journey of an individual soul? You need money and a job, but if you ain't happy, so what? An excerpt is from a speech frequently called The Man in the Arena, given by President Theodore Roosevelt in Paris in 1910, a year after he left office. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds old have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes up short again and again because there is no effort without error and shortcomings, who knows the great devotion, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the high achievement of triumph, and who at worst, if he fails while daring greatly, knows his place shall never be with those timid and cold souls who know neither victory or defeat. Another great one is the poem If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make your dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet triumph and disaster, and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to, broken, and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings, and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they're gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can walk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more, you will be a man, my son. Rudyard Kipling. The 125 volumes are as follows. Volume 1. What do I want to do with my life? 1. Volume 2. What do I want to do with my life? 2. Volume 3. Career Ideas Guide. Volume 4. Psychology Aptitude Career Test Guide. Volume 5. Job Business Advice Guide 1. Volume 6. Job Business Advice Guide 2. Volume 7. Job Business Advice Guide 3. Volume 8. Job Business Advice Guide 4. Volume 9. Job Business Advice Guide 5. Volume 10 A Free and Fee Job Book Guide. Volume 11. A Job Website Guide from dmoz-odp.org/business/employment. Volume 12. A Career Website Guide from FeedSpot. Volume 13. Career Change Job Guide. Volume 14. Job Website Guide from the dead website sc.edu/career/webresources/webresources.html. Volume 15. The Spirit of the Work World. Volume 16. The Real World of Work. Volume 17. Job Search Guide 1. Volume 18. Job Search Guide 2. Volume 19. Job Search Guide 3. Volume 20. Job Search Website Guide. Volume 21. A Job Article Guide 1. Volume 22. A Job Article Guide 2. Volume 23. A Job Article Guide 3. Volume 24. The Job Application. Volume 25. Resume and Cover Letter Guide. Volume 26. A Resume Website Guide. Volume 27. Job Interview and Job Offer Guide. Volume 28. Job Networking Guide. Volume 29. An Alumni Job Search Guide. Volume 30. Find People Who Can Hire You. Volume 31. A Social Media Branding Guide. Volume 32. Social Media Job Business Guide. Volume 33. A LinkedIn.com and Twitter.com Job Guide. Volume 34. General Social Media Guide. Volume 35. Professional Career Counselor/Employment Service Guide. Volume 36. An Internship Guide. Volume 37. A World Internship Guide. Volume 38. World's Biggest Volunteer Guide. Volume 39. Volunteer with Animals Guide. Volume 40. Show them you're a class act. Volume 41. Work Issues 1. Volume 42. Work Issues 2. Volume 43. Work Issues 3. Volume 44. Work Issues 4. Volume 45. Hiring, Firing, Downsizing Guide. Volume 46. Workplace Logistics. Volume 47. Occupational Safety Health, Worker Compensation, Substance Abuse Guide. Volume 48. Renting and Moving to Another Place. Volume 49. Employment Law and Employment Issues That Could End Up Legal Matters. Volume 50. White Collar Crime, Investments and Workplace Crime. Volume 51. Job Search Scam Guide. Volume 52. Career Honest Op 1, the United States federal government's big job website, very good but convoluted. Volume 53. Career Honest Op 2, the United States federal government's big job website, very good but convoluted. Volume 54. Other U.S. government job information. Volume 55. United States Job Guide. Volume 56. United States Job Website Guide 1. Volume 57. United States Job Website Guide 2. Volume 58. United States Job Website Guide 3. Volume 59. United States Job Website Guide 4. Volume 60. United States Job Website Guide 5. Volume 61. United States Job Website Guide 6. Volume 62. A Job and Social Support Website Guide by U.S. State at careerhonestop.org/xoffender/find-state-resources.aspx. Volume 63. U.S. Immigrant Job Websites. Volume 64. A list of local professional/trade associations by city from jobstars.com/local-professional-associations-organizations. Volume 65. A Job Event Conference/Career Fair Guide. Volume 66. A U.S. Local Job Guide. Volume 67. U.S. Regional and Local Job Websites. Volume 68. U.S. Big City Job Website Guide from career.opcd.wfu.edu/location-specific-resources. Volume 69. U.S. State Job Guide. Volume 70. U.S. Job Website Guide by State and Big City. Volume 71. Education and Job Websites by U.S. State. Volume 72. Job Websites by State from dmos-odp.org/regional/north_america/united_states/business_and_economy/employment. Volume 73. U.S. Job Website Guide by State from careerhonestop.org. Volume 74. U.S. Job Website Guide by State from servicelocator.org/statewebdirectory.asp. Volume 75. U.S. Job and Health Website Guide by State from triagecancer.org/resources/state resources. Volume 76. United States Recruiter Guide by State. Volume 77. Employment Agencies/Staffing Recruiting Firms by U.S. City at jobstars.com/local-employment-agencies. Volume 78. A staffing service website guide at dmoz-odp.org/business/employment/recruitment_and_staffing/staffing_services. Volume 79. United States Chamber of Commerce Guide. Volume 80. United States Newspaper Website Guide by State. Volume 81. New York City and State Guide for Tourists, Locals, and Job Seekers. Volume 82. Hawaii Job, Business, Education, and Life Guide. Volume 83. Nevada and Las Vegas Guide with Jobs and Practical Info. Volume 84. A California Guide for Tourists, Locals, and Job Seekers. Volume 85. Florida Job and Life Guide for the Sunshine State. Volume 86. Texas Job and Life Guide, Resources for the Lone Star State. Volume 87. D.C. Maryland Job and Life Guide for the DMV Beltway. Volume 88. A Massachusetts, Boston, Job, Business, Education, and Life Guide. Volume 89. A Company Corporation Guide. Volume 90. Investigating Companies and People. Volume 91. A Company Corporation List Guide. Volume 92. Lists of companies by big U.S. city and industry at jobstars.com/local-employers and jobstars.com/industry-employers. Volume 93. Company Website Guide 1. Volume 94. Company Website Guide 2. Volume 95. Company Website Guide 3. Volume 96. Company Website Guide 4. Volume 97. Company Website Guide 5. Volume 98. A list of about 7,000 plus company websites worldwide, mostly United States. Volume 99. A Company and Company Website Guide, mostly from NASDAQ. Volume 100. NASDAQ.com/market-activity/stock/screener gives company names on that page or download the spreadsheet. Volume 101. Some company websites by field from an old version of the NASDAQ website. Volume 102. A Forbes Company List Guide. Volume 103. A Manufacturing Company Guide. Volume 104. A Computer/Tech Company Guide. Volume 105. An Energy Company Guide. Volume 106. A U.S. Company Website Guide by State. Volume 107. A U.S. Business Company Website Guide by Region and State at dmoz-odp.org/regional/north_america/united_states/business_and_economy. Volume 108. Lists of 100 companies in every U.S. state at zipia.com, near the bottom of the page, click a state. Volume 109. Lists of 100 companies by field from zipia.com/company. Volume 110. Lists of companies by field. Volume 111. Local Business Website Guide. Volume 112. A list of companies and their fields at inc.com/inc5000, no websites. Volume 113. World Company Guide 1. Volume 114. World Company Guide 2. Volume 115. A World Company Website Guide 1. Volume 116. A World Company Website Guide 2. Volume 117. Canada Company Guide 1. Volume 118. Canada Company Guide 2. Volume 119. Canada Company Job Websites by Field 1. Volume 120. Canada Company Job Websites by Field 2. Volume 121. United Kingdom Company Guide 1. Volume 122. United Kingdom Company Guide 2. Volume 123. United Kingdom Company Guide 3. Volume 124. European Company Guide. Volume 125. An Asia Company Guide.